それで何を聞きたいのかしら、ボーイ。
妄想立つべし。
If you are tired of finding some good rom-com anime, then you came to the right place. In today's list we will showcase a series where popular girl end up with unpopular guy as the main focus of not adding popular entries. If you find something worthy to watch, then don't forget to like and let me know what you think of this list. With that, let's start of list with New Rin. After watching this, I found out why people get so obsessed with celebrity. Hara is devastated by his favorite idol Yuka. Sadly, Yuka has announced his retirement unexpectedly, due to which Hara gets depressed and locks himself in his room. Few days later, he finally gathered some courage to go to school. There he finds his beloved idol transfer into his class. Taking advantage of this once in a lifetime chances, he decides to get close to Yuka, and maybe one he could uncover the reason for her retirement. New Rin has a rather unique psychological concept mixed with light-hearted romance that I would suggest everyone to watch, especially what happened in the recent events.
ねえねえお嬢、そのデカ父は何カップやの？
それはワールドカップ。
ワールドカップ？
世界に羽ばたくワールドワイドオパイなんだよ。
Death Note plot plus Yamada-kun and Seven Witches fan service. You can also call Love Tyrant a Death Note parody. Seiji life suddenly gets interesting when an unknown girl named Guri asks him to kiss her. Not only that, she also had a notebook named Kiss Note with her. Guri also explained she was writing someone else's name, but ended up writing his name by mistake. Now, as per the Kiss Note rule, Seiji had to kiss someone in the next 24 hours, or else he died. He starts to realize that he has been involved in something he will always regret. If you think Guri is only one crazy character, then wait until you meet all the other girls. The show is nothing but a mixture of parody sketches inspired from other shows.
待っててね、セイジ君。すぐそっちに行くからね。愛する人からのキス。キスをすればいいのね。早っ。
Next on we have Nuka. Or in other words, my mental choices are completely interfering with my school romantic comedy. I know it's one heck of a title. Kanade is a high school student, suffering from a curse called absolute choices. Due to that curse, Kanade has some options appear in front of him, and Kanade has no control over the appeared option, but he has to pick one of them. Just when Kanade thought his life didn't get any worse than that, a choice he made while going back home from school. Due to that choice, his life changed completely. A beautiful girl hopped into his life directly from the sky. Anime doesn't have any strong plot except for that cursed thing, but who cares when it has an eki harem tag with a big bouncy plot in it.
あら、かなでちゃん。かなでちゃん。食べてください。いただきます。
On number 7 we have After the Rain. All the time we have heard age is just a number, and love can happen with anyone anytime. Akira is a high schooler working part-time at a garden cafe. Although everyone at school finds her attractive, but she is not interested in any of them. Or you can say she has a rather unique preference. Masami, a 45-year-old managing an old family restaurant. Due to his kind nature towards the customer, Akira finds him more attractive. Even though she knew how big their age gap is, as both spent much time together, their feelings became much stronger. The general problem we have with this type of show is the ending. But thank God it doesn't end on a bad note or anything.
じゃあさ、アキラの好きなタイプってどんな人さ？そうだ、聞こうじゃないか。
ちょっと寝癖がついてたり。
うるせえよ、さは。微妙てかないでしょ。
Moving on, next we have Tada Never Falls in Love. Tada was taking a picture of a cherry blossom when he ran into a foreign girl named Teresa. Later that day he met her multiple times. Then Tada decided to bring her to his grandfather's coffee shop. After a few occasional meetups, Tada finds out Teresa is now going to live next door, and she is also going to transfer to his school. It is a nice slice of life rom-com show. The story mainly focuses on the daily life of high school kids who grew up in a different environment. On the one hand, we introverted main character Tada, who doesn't know much about love. Where on the other side, we have a friendly personality of Teresa. Throughout the show I love watching them, and I think you all will too.
I've seen the darkest nights, they taught me how to fight. Promise myself I will survive.
At number 5 we have Never a Girl Online. MMO games with high school activity are the huge plus to romcom. In the world of online community, Nishimura confesses to Akko in a reply. Both of them have become married couples, but all this was done in an MMO environment in the outside world. Both of them are just high school students. To make things even more interesting, all of them are from the same high school. The show is a decent watch, but apart from that it also addresses the important issue the current generation is having. In the show, Akko is shown to be too obsessed. She easily trusts strangers, and more importantly, she was unable to differentiate between the internet world and reality. Having said that, all it's a good watch.
私アコです。こんにちは。
Now at number 4 we have My Wife is the student council president. Izumi is running for a student council president, but his opponent Ui offers sex education and free condoms to the students, in result to which she wins the election. Now Izumi has to settle as a vice president. As the story moves forward, Ui moves to Izumi house because of the drunken promise their parents made of marrying their children. By keeping their relationship a secret, both started living together. The story is a pure intimacy of love and lust, how Ui uses various perverted tactics to be on the same bed as Izumi, with no other cheesy drama. The show is quite a fresh air to see because we don't usually get a chance to see a lovely dovely teenage couple every day.
それより今日は自分の家に帰ってくださいよ。
え？ここが私の家だが？
え？
For the next entry we have Spice and Wolf. It follows the story of a merchant Lawrence who meets Hola in the town where the festival is celebrated during the harvest season. Hola is a wise wolf who is worshipped as their goddess of the town, but people have stopped believing her. Now she wants to go to her home in the north. She explains everything to Lawrence. After hearing her story, Lawrence agreed to take her. Now both started their journey together, hiding Hola's true identity. The chemistry between Hola and Lawrence is beautiful. Both help each other. All in all, the animation quality is quite old and the story is also a much of a talk show. If you are into light novel things, then I highly recommend you to watch this. On the second spot we have gamers. Karen is pretty popular at school. She is also the president of the gamer club. One day she heard of Amano. He is a typical average high schooler and also wants to live an average high school life. However, Karen found that Amon is a gamer and not just any gamer. He is best at it when it comes to gaming. Now Karen wants him to join his gamer club. But Amano refuses as he found out the gamer club is not what he thinks of. Now despite all the ups and downs, the show is pretty enjoyable with loads of funny moments. As the show is based on a gamer, there are gaming references to which if you like playing games, then this is a must-watch for you.
私との交際をやめたいと思ってるんでしょ？
もしよければ僕とデートしてくれませんか？天童さん？
いいですよ。しましょう、デート。そうね。
For the last spot we have Horimiya. Hori is the star student of her class. Due to her great academics, everyone in school loves her. But at home, Hori is a total mess. Always stay in sweatpants. And her hair is also a messy bun. In contrast to Miyamura, everyone thinks of her as a creep. He doesn't speak a lot with anyone. And her long hair covers his face. As fate goes, both of them cross each other's path. At first, Hori doesn't recognize Miyamura. But slowly both started to spend the majority of time together outside the school. These polar opposites became friends and showed each the sides they never shared with anyone in school. Horimiya has released recently, but from what I have seen, it's one of the best rom-com series of 2021.
ただでさえ暑いのに。ごめん、卵が。
卵？
Alright guys, hope you enjoy the video. Did you find anything you were interested in? Let me know, and please don't forget to leave a like. If you are still watching, then subscribe if you haven't already. Until then, I will catch you all in the next one.
Somewhere